you guys have been on quite a run here at home. You just maybe talk about the most recent success, having been able to get 10 straight?
Yeah, it's worked out so far because we've played so many road games. When we get home, it's not like we've had that long stretch of 6 games in a row at home where it's hard to keep up. So it's been pretty good because it's been 2 here, then 2 there. So it's easy to get up in front of your family and play as well as you can for short periods of time. So now it's a little more extended. So we'll see how we've been.
Is there a common tread for your team this year?
I don't know, consistency it would be the one thing. We've had some horrible first periods, and yet we've had good first periods, and we've come from behind, and we've given up a lot of goals in the third. It's just, I think their battle, when they get up, I don't even know how to talk anymore. Their battle and their character has kept us in a lot of the games and let us compete. And we feel comfortable in 1-goal games. I think our record's pretty good in that. So I can't put specifically one finger on anything other than maybe Getzlaf's and Perry have been tremendous consistently. So.
Bruce, sending Sammy down, is that just one of those things where that's the only move that could have been made or could be made?
Well, you've hit it right on the head. That is the only move that could be made when you have 24 guys. Sammy's played really well for us, but the CBA allows you to send guys down that don't have to clear waivers. He didn't have to clear waivers, and he's the odd man out right now. But he did a great job, and I'm sure at some point he'll be back.
How do you go about explaining that to him when a guy is, as opposed to where there are guys struggling whatsoever? How do you explain that to him?
Well, that's exactly like I just explained it to you. You try to be as honest to him as you can, and say, hey, listen, you've done everything you can. You've proved you can play up here. It's just a matter of time, but the way the rules are, this is what has to happen right now.
Does Luka need to be eased into his return, or is he good to go?
Well, he's good to go, but we'll see how, whether he plays tonight or whether he doesn't play tonight. And, he had a couple games in Norfolk, but he needs a couple good practices here too, so we'll see.
And I imagine it's probably incumbent upon him to be going good right out of the gate whenever he does get in, given how difficult it is to kind of crack.
Well, it certainly is. It's not like a normal year when he'd be a guy that's, you pencil in right now. We've been playing pretty good. I think we're pretty good defensively most nights. And just he's not coming in just to get anointed. He's going to have to earn a spot there, as Mark Fistrick earned a spot. He sat out 10 games in a row earlier on in the year. And he's earned his place here. Sammy earned his place. And so it's we'll see how it goes with him.
Give me a quick thought on what you've seen in Dustin Penner this year.
You know what? He's been good. Early on, might have been a little not ready in camp, but he's been good for that big line. And he really complements it well. And it's I've been happy with his play. He's a plus 18 or something. He's got 11 goals. He went through a little scoring drought, but that didn't mean he wasn't playing well. So, he's been a real good addition.
How would you describe this year Solani's had for you?
You know what? It's mediocre. He's not 24 anymore. He is 43. He's started to score recently. He's got 7 now. So, but he plays as hard as he always does, and as always has, and he's great in the room with the guys. So there's a lot of, when you get older, sometimes your roles really change, and I think he's a guy people look at practice, see how hard he works, and see what kind of guy he is in the room, and they're saying, well, geez, if I can sit out Timu, I better get my butt in gear, because he can sit out anybody.
You're pretty familiar with Paul Maurice from your time in the Southeast Division. What do you expect from the Jets under him?
Well, I expect them to play hard. There's no doubt in my mind all their teams, Paul, whether it's Toronto or Carolina, played real hard, and that's, as to the style of play he plays, it's an in-your-face kind of man-on-man type deal, unless he's, changed it a little bit, and I haven't seen too much of Winnipeg's games so far. I watched their last game this afternoon, but that'll be, as much as I've seen.